about ability. We have the
to go to war
technology, we have the people, we have
while
the
there's
training, we have the
confusion.
resources, we have the money. It's just a lack of effort. I mean, they
Why?
should. I don't know. I don't know. They should be saying, you know what they should have done today with productive use of our time. If they didn't know anything, come in there and say, hey, legislators, we don't know anything, but if you get us these 10 things, do these 10 things for us, and the governor calls in this kind of action, we can figure it out. Will you help us? And then we would have helped them. But instead, it was just excuse after excuse, and we know nothing. It was infuriating, and I got up and I walked out.
You've
nothing.
been in the service, right?
Yeah, I was an attack helicopter
They pull
pilot,
Alien
Apache
and
helicopter
Gonzalez.
Army,
No,
and I
nothing.
helped stand up the initial unmanned aircraft training battalion in the aviation sector of the Army. So
You
I know
go
a
in
little
there
bit
to
about what
talk
I'm talking
English,
about,
they start
and these
talking
guys
Latin.
are not doing the job they need to do to figure
English.
out what's going on. And that is the Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, and the state police.
And they're saying no threat to Americans.
They're saying no threat, but how the hell do they know? They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it
Yeah,
comes
if you
from.
don't know
They
how,
don't
it's no
know
threat.
nothing. When I walked in here today, I was actually pretty calm. I was excited to be here to find out a couple things. I thought they'd be like, hey, listen, it's FedEx, trying to figure it out. But instead, I got the most ridiculous
It's FedEx.
amateur hour briefing I've ever sat through.
Wow, that's truly upsetting.
It'd have been better if they said it was FedEx trying to fucking your mic muted. It would be better if they said it was FedEx trying to fucking deliver some packages, huh? A new FedEx, yeah, drones. They could have thought of a better excuse to make people forget, nigga. But that nigga right there keeping
right.
it a bean. He like, nah, nigga. How the fuck you call me all the way up here and tell us you don't know what the hell it is, but there ain't no threat? Fuck, you know it ain't no threat if you don't know what it is. Boy, you're gonna have people very upset. I'm gonna tell you that America cannot tell us. It sounds like America cannot tell. What's that right there? What's that right there? You know, drone spotted over. It looked like America cannot tell us what the fuck it is because it's gonna lead to dealing with something with aliens, gods, and demons, my nigga. No ifs and buts about it. It's the reason why they can't tell us.
Find the lowest.
They rather us go to war over speculation that it's somebody doing
prove
it
my point, and
instead of
this is
them saying
over
what
my
it really
house
is.
right now. What is that?
A couple questions
You know what
about
time they be
drones.
coming out? Them
There
motherfuckers
have
be coming
been
out late,
repeated
2,
drone
3:30,
sightings in the
3 o'clock,
Northeast,
nigga.
especially in New
Morning.
Jersey. These are not small drones, some of them pretty large. They're flying at low altitudes, they're flying in flocks. Has the president been briefed on this situation?
So we are certainly aware, the president is aware. So we're closely tracking the activity and coordinating closely with relevant agency, including DHS and FBI, to continue to investigate these incidents. Don't have anything beyond that to share. Obviously, this is something that DHS and FBI are tracking very, very closely, and so I would have to refer you to them directly, but aware. Keeping an eye out and looking into the incidents that you just mentioned.
Last night, starting around 8 o'clock, we started receiving multiple calls from residents about drone activity in the area. Officers went out to investigate.
A little bit.
The calls and the sightings continued from 8 o'clock to about 11:15 last night, when the drone activity moved away
lagging a
from
little
us into Cherry Hill. We had varying reports of anywhere between 4 to 8 drones that were flying through the area. They weren't like the normal, drone that somebody would purchase and use in their home. They were large. Some were described as large as like an SUV, had blinking lights on them. We checked the area, we monitored their activity, and up until they left the area. We contacted State Police, Regional Operations Center, to make notification to them of the activity. And also to try to determine, who is operating these drones. At this time, we're still investigating. We have no information of who the drones belong to, what their purpose was. We are looking at possible connections to northern New Jersey that's experiencing the same type of incidents. But we do ask anyone with information about, who's operating these drones, the identity of the drones,
So
They
straight up
seem to be,
aircraft.
larger than, the hobbyist. And due to the number of them, as well, would, classify as most likely not a hobbyist that's out
But
doing
think about
this.
it, bro. If they will make a drone, they got drones
When you heard reports here in Asia.
with no lights and none of that. So why would they need that thing to have a light, bro? Yeah, why would they need their drone to be blinking like that, bro? Why would they have their drones revealing themselves? It don't really make no sense, right? You would think like if you got high tech drones and you releasing them, you at least take off the light, nigga, or have some type of cloak and shit by now, or if the radars ain't picking it up and the fucking ain't going to shoot it down, nigga, it gotta be ours. How the fuck that's gonna be theirs? I think they fed him some information saying that it's somebody else's shit, but it's really ours. I don't think nobody really know. I think it's the deep state, like Trump saying. They putting up that motherfucking shit, the tech that they
I
got,
mean, there's definitely concern.
letting out drones so we can go to
we
war
do
with
get
somebody
reports of
real
drone
quick.
activity, but they're usually like, ones you purchase.
Obviously, they blaming
operate.
Iran, just like they did in
Last
9/11. They
night was
blame
interesting just
the
because of
Taliban.
the wind that was present. One of those small, hobbyist drones wouldn't be able to fly. These larger, I guess, professional drones.
Why Biden
that
ain't
was
saying
out
nothing?
there, gave greater concern, especially in their ability to navigate the weather.
Any idea who is behind it and what the point of it is? What do they
All
do?
this shit just
We
look real
don't know.
shaky.
I
This
mean,
Biden
they were
administration
operating
right now,
throughout the
bro.
Township last night, and then moved into Cherry Hill, ultimately heading towards Philadelphia. No, we don't know. I mean, they have to be landing somewhere. They're very large, and I know we're working with the state police and ultimately with federal authorities to try to figure that out.
And then last thing, how about the other troops in South Jersey? Because I saw I'm in all these different community forums, and everyone's talking about this in different towns.
Why would it be so lit up?
Across the region?
We are, yeah. We're working with. I know Mount Laurel received complaints.
That
last
shit look
night,
like got
Cherry Hill received
LEDs on
complaints
it and
last
all
night,
kind of shit,
Medford
bruh.
Township received
Man, a
complaints
disco
last night.
party on that
From what I
motherfucker. What?
understand, no complaints and sightings occurred as far as Ocean County.
You can actually hear them before you see them because you hear the
It don't
buzzing.
even make no
It's
sense, my
suspicious
nigga.
to
Why
me.
would-
Obviously, it's creepy.
Why would it look
Everybody
like
in
that?
town
Obviously, that's a
thinks
triangle.
it's creepy.
The rumors have gone from Russian spies to people stalking Trump to aliens.
Yes,
so
that's the
nobody really
point.
knows what's going on, but it's definitely concerning.
That's
No one can
our
figure
ships,
out,
my nigga.
Like, why are they here?
When they don't know what it is, they gonna scramble helicopters and jets, bro. That's
This is
Space
the
Force
latest
right
razor
there, probably. I
developed by
don't know.
Gillette, a super sharp and portable razor.
But they lying to us, though. That's for sure, ski, my nigga. They lying to us. It could be the alien. It could be Yahweh them, or it could be the demons, my nigga. I'm gonna stick to one of those three, or the US, one of those four. It ain't nobody else, because if it was something else, they'll go fuck with it, nigga. They gonna attack it. Yeah, they got a high wind alert. Nigga, it was windy as fuck up here today. High fire alert over here. Nah, but the winds is high. Niggas windy as shit out here. Hell yeah, the whole mountain be on fire, nigga. If somebody drive on the freeway and throw a dash of cigarette, niggas a wrap.
Carlos
When will
Herrera
Ember
is
turn into
live
that?
for us in Malibu as well, on the ground. Carlos, what are you seeing there?
One cigarette.
Megan and Chris, good morning. This is a different vantage point from where Rich Prickett was just a few moments ago. Take a look, Pacific Coast Highway and Coral Canyon. Crews have had a very tough time putting these flames out closer to Pacific Coast Highway, threatening structures in this area. You see them there. We've been seeing crews accessing by foot and also
Niggas ain't supposed to be
dropping
living in
water
there. Animals supposed to live there. my
via
nigga. Fuck ain't living over
helicopters
here.
as well. There are several homes and structures in this area. The fire, as expected, grew over overnight. It
white
also
man wanna dwell
shifted,
in their
is now
mountains like
burning in
they
a
used to, you feel me?
southwesterly direction, and that's a big concern for firefighters because they wanted to build a containment line in this area and avoid it from spreading further south and west. Let's get you over to some
Money
pictures
mine.
from overnight showing you that activity.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, everybody need to start building their house under the ground, man, and just let Earth be what it is. Yeah. You could probably build a sick house in the ground, bro.
From very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership. Very qualified sources, very responsible sources. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off, I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones, is everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly. Now, you know, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology. But let's pretend that's possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down. Whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine or whether it is Iran, and I think it very possibly could be, they should be shot down. We are not getting the full deal, and the military is on alert with this.
Look, you've given us some pretty dire information just here, and I want to make sure that our viewers are digesting this. Iran has the capability to pull up along our eastern seaboard and launch drones the size of an SUV into the skies of several states, particularly New Jersey, where we know the incoming president has a large home. Also in the same county or nearby where some of these drones in New Jersey have been seen. That capability exists. It's possible.
Which one? I don't remember. Just look it up on Google. The movie where they use drones to get the president. No, it was Angels Has Fallen. Yeah, I haven't seen it. They say in a movie, a swarm of weaponized drones powered by or intelligent attack. The president protocol detail while his fishing on a lake. Service agent Mike Manning saves the president, but is framed for the attack and taken into custody. Manning must evade his own agency and the FBI to find. Damn, that should just kick me off of Google. What the fuck? All I was doing was reading Google. Hey, that's a crazy name too, though, huh? Angels Has Fallen. Almost like
Save
stars
on the
will
last
fall.
minute gifts that make it look like you planned ahead, like JBL earbuds or cozy slippers or
Yeah, we
even
gotta
Barbie
watch
dolls.
that.
And with express delivery, you can get them delivered as late as 6
might go
p.m.
watch
on
that in a
Christmas
minute.
Eve. Welcome to your Walmart.
You must really like fishing, Mr. President. It's cold out here. Sorry. Anything to get out of D.C. for a while. Mike, I'm selecting you for Secret Service Director. Congratulations. I'll give him my best shot, sir.
Bandits on his way.
What is that? Are they bats?
The drones! The drones!
Is that already bad?
Don't move! Don't move! I'm coming to you!
Yeah.
Get your mark! Get him in the water! Get him! Go!
Motherfucker.
So, I got you. Going under. Dive deep.
Yeah. I gotta go watch this.
There's been an assassination attempt on the president.
Mike Bannon, you're being charged with the attempted murder of the President of the United States.
The president's top guardian angel has fallen.
Can't you see that I'm being set up?
You have a collect call from
No.
We've been getting death threats.
There's somebody else behind us. It wasn't me. The president's not safe. They're gonna try and finish the job. And I'm not gonna stop until I prove who did this. I love you.
How did you find me?
I want security for the president. How do you think, Dad? I need your help. We gotta get out of here.
I ain't going nowhere.
You can't hide from us, Bannon.
Don't worry about finding me. I'll find you. Listen to me. We're gonna make a move. Some people are gonna fall. But not you.
Yeah, we gotta watch that. Damn, that can't be real. Yeah. Why ain't nobody stopped their car to look at that shit? If it was, that's sick though. And they're not really moving though.
What the fuck is that?
Bitch said, "What the fuck is that?" Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what the bitch say in the back. I don't know. It's not moving and she not saying nothing. What it say in the caption? Fleet of UFOs. Sure. Yeah. I got some enthusiasts, man. Enthusiasts. When angels fall. That shit different. Nigga, that ain't no from no fucking drone, homie. That should look like some flaming fire shit. Nigga got Goku up there flying around, nigga. Out of there. And that was a real vid. That's a real one. I'm telling you, bro. They trying to say they know what it is. They don't know what it is, bro. Mm-hmm. Nah, he said it's private information that they gave him. So he said the information is solid, but little do he know they might not be solid. They probably just use him to put that out there. They don't want to tell him that it's real aliens and shit, bro. They want dead. They're gonna use the Iranians so we can go to war. Imagine we go attack the Iranian and it ain't even them. We haven't heard nothing from Iran saying that it was them. They're gonna use the allure say it's UFO. You feel me? Fuck it. That's obviously a fucking plane, like a Batman type
We
plane.
shouldn't be outside for this.
Mm-hmm. Look into that one. Yeah, well, look at that one. Hmm. If, if that's a real picture right there, nigga, that make that shit look like something not even like an aircraft, my nigga. That make it look like it's 1, 2, 3, 4 different type of pieces of ship. But that one enhanced right there, make it see that it's a plane. Hmm. where all my laser beam niggas at ain't pointing the laser beams at them shits.
Anytime I try to zoom in with my camera all the way up to the drone.
Yeah, where all the camera niggas
This
at,
is what I
bruh?
get. It has a round, like,
Where the
shield
camera
around it.
enthusiasts?
Fucking nuts.
Only one my nigga right here came with
Right,
a zoom
that's
in.
zoomed in, 100, 208. And I'll show you the
Yeah,
zoom
that
right
one
now.
looked like a fucking star, but it's moving.
Up in the sky.
It ain't moving, but it's glittering like that shit glittering way too fucking much. Like he like yeah, where he capture that from? He probably had one of them fucking Note 4s, huh? That nigga had one of them old school phones. He can still zoom in good. Click that picture right there. It's a helicopter. So they changed up the light. So underneath, you don't know what the fuck it is, no? Click in, let me see. That make it look like a different aircraft. That a helicopter that for sure. Why isn't anyone, any authorities stepping in to quell this mass hysteria for real though? Why they not saying nothing what it is? If obviously it's a helicopter, people catching video and footage of it saying that this is a helicopter. Why they not claiming it? Why US not claiming it? What the fuck is that? Click it in and see. That's a helicopter. That'll tell you that it's our helicopters up there and shit, bro. It's us. They're just not telling the people what it is. Yeah, you can hear it too, though. It's a helicopter. They just got the same type of lights. It got the same type of lights like on that picture. Bro, they trying to put off this fake shit, bro. I'm telling you. They trying to find a way.
Yeah, you can't tell me that we don't know what that is. I just think they're not being honest with us. I think that if we don't know, if our government really has no idea, then they're even more incompetent than I thought. We've got to get to the bottom of this, and they need to level with the American people about what's going on. It's crazy. They need to level with the American people, and they need to level with the bottom of this, and they need to level with the American people about what's going on. It's crazy.
It's going somewhere.
Yeah, you can't tell me that we don't know what that is. I just think.
All the best telescopes and fucking cameras that they got. Tell me they ain't got it tuned into the sky, bro. They doing it on purpose. That's a heli, bro. You can clearly see that's a heli. And they got the same light patterns of that still frame that we seen. Bro, it's a heli, I'm telling you. No matter what they say, your eyes could tell you and your ears could tell you that's a heli.
Did mitigate, I think, some of the concerns there, but we always seem to miss something, and I'm very concerned that we're missing something here. I've raised the issue, as has my colleagues, Maliotakis and others in New Jersey and New York, about these drone sightings. So last night, I was on the beach in Island State Park in Ocean County with the sheriff. He has been working it every single night. He's got his own tethered drones chronicling. One of his officers 2 nights ago saw 50 drones come in off the ocean right there. So we thought maybe they'll replicate it. They didn't, but we thought it was a possibility. Last night, we had a number of other people there, including a commanding officer from the Coast Guard, who said that one of their 47-foot motor lifeboats was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water, followed right behind them. You know, and I said, what's the rules of engagement? I mean, you do it if you're fighting against a narco trafficker or something. And they said, we don't know, we don't have any. So I did reach out to the commanding officer at the Joint Base, which is also in my district, and talked to him, had a very good conversation, Colonel Anthony Smith, Joint Base Fort Dix McGuire, the 87th Air Wing, Air Base Wing today. And I said, I know you have the capability, you've put out press releases, to identify and bring down drones. Why can't you deploy them, at least to the ocean? Bring one of these down, find out who's doing it. They have the capability. They said, well, we don't have the authority, only within the parameters of our base. Well, there's a national interest here. Our jets fly over the ocean all the time for trading, so that perimeter is larger. So I did write Secretary Lloyd Austin asking that capability that may be sitting in a closet somewhere, I know they use it all the time, but bring it out. And I'm not saying you got to share it with the sheriffs. It'd be nice. Just do it yourself in the interest of the American public. So I would ask if you would echo that request. I mean, DOD's got the capability, and maybe Homeland Security does as well. When we had a Zoom meeting with Secretary Mayorkas, our governor put it together, and I appreciated that. But I asked them, why can't we just track where they go to? Seemingly, they're going out to sea, to something, a ship. We don't know for sure, but they come in off from the ocean. So the question really is, can't we just get DOD to share? In my first term, DOD and VA did a great thing, the DOD-VA sharing agreement for healthcare capabilities. It was fantastic. Why can't the DOD share this with Homeland Security, with FBI and others, so that you can go out and find out who they are? Maybe it's China. I chair the China Commission, and I've had 115 hearings on it. I'm barred from going there now. China is and I'm on their hit list. Xi Jinping is a monster. Look what Putin's doing. They're all capable of doing horrible.
Xi Jinping. hear the heli, bro? Drone not gonna make all that noise, my nigga. How they gonna? You tell me they gonna land a big drone right there, and that's the only footage? No, bro. Something don't add up, my nigga. You know that shit would have woke up so many people, my nigga, and they would have been outside fucking videotaping that shit. Mm-hmm.